Alright everybody, and welcome back to Dawn of Man. Today we're going to be getting into the next era with our 35 knowledge points. I did go ahead and let the wall finish getting built last episode, or at the ending of last episode, so we have that all set up, and yeah, we're kind of ready for the next stage. So, alright, let's go ahead and jump on into the copper era. Go ahead and click it. Yep. We know that we will be getting raided. We need fortified, copper age unlocked, copper smithing, unlocked copper pit furnace, metal storage creation, copper tools and weapons, unlock copper areas, require copper mine workshop, copper axe, bronze. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and jump on to here. Whoops. Whenever the freeze stops, there we go. Let's go ahead and do let's do the donkey domestication. Just cause. Alright. So now we got donkeys domesticated. And we do have, yep, we got all that set up. No light clothing. It's fine. Alright. No flint. Stables. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is go ahead and build one more stable. Right beside the other one. Go ahead and let that get crafted. Set it to high priority. Set it to high priority. We'll bump the game speed up to 8 just because we know that we can survive. Alright, let's go ahead and go to tab real quick. And we'll run around and see if we can find some donkeys in the nearby vicinity. What's right here? We got cave lions. Wolves, bison. Go ahead and try to capture some of those wolves real quick. Pigs. Oh, we still got mammoths. Look at that. Wild donkey. There we go. Starting to get into the right place. Donkey. Some more wolves. Go ahead and capture them. Bison. Deer. Woolly rhino. Reindeer. Huh. Is there any donkeys around us right now? Huh. Guess not. That's kind of upsetting. I was kind of hoping to find some donkeys. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't be too upset if there are none. No donkeys, there's plenty of cattle. Maybe we should have gone into cattle. Seems like we're better at farming than finding donkeys. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and get back to doing what we're doing and then search again in a little bit to see if we can find any. I'm sure we could find some if we went really far out, but there ain't really no point in my mind to go that far for anything. Okay, so let's look over tools real quick. Got sickles being built. We gotta repair this. We have our population limit reached. We don't. You know what? Let's go ahead and build wolf attack. We should be fine. That's fine. Oh, he died? Huh. Well, ain't that some shit right there? Wasn't really expecting that to happen off of one wolf. But you know, hey, stuff happens. Alright, we'll go ahead, build 2 more huts. If we can. Okay. Let's go to metallurgy, copper mine, charcoal pit, pit furnace. Alright, well, I guess, well, to start off, just to get us going with all this, we're going to go ahead and set the charcoal pit right back here in this corner. And we'll also build a pit furnace. We'll build a pit furnace around the metalsmith. So the metalsmith all the way back in this corner. Put a couple houses by him too. Alright, we'll leave that. Speed that process up. Wolf attack again. Good, she got it that time. Run back to the base, set the game speed back to 8. So, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of let everybody do their own thing right now. Just going to make sure that we have enough stuff set up. Go ahead and switch to the linen outfits. Just set a full rack of them. Oh, and you know what? So let's go back to this real quick. I'm pretty sure that's copper right there. It is. We're going to go ahead and set a mine right for outfitter workshop. Okay. Real quick, we'll also do this bad boy. Alright, that's set up, and then we'll do copper mine right here. And we'll set that to high priority 2, jump back to game speed 8. Go ahead and repair all that stuff. Trader has arrived.
Too late, talk to me.
Alright, so again, like normal, we're just going to go ahead and buy everything we can from the trader. It's not going to hurt us to buy a couple more things from him. He didn't really have anything we could have used. Definitely could have used some more logs, but you know. Oh, that sucks. Like I said, I thought that was going to happen, but I was definitely not sure. So, but yeah, we just lost woolly mammoths and woolly rhinos from the map. I imagine that as we started getting further and further into the ages, we would start to lose certain animals off of the spectrum, and obviously, like we just seen, we definitely just lost woolly mammoths and woolly rhinos. You know, again, I mean, it's unfortunate. It's not really that big of a deal. Not too worried about it. We're just gonna kind of keep playing the game. Not really upset. We lost some species. We can't really tame them anyway, so doesn't really do anything for us. So no harm, no foul. Run around again. Try to find some donkeys. Definitely seems like this game holds true to most of the game standards. When you're trying to find something, you can't find it till you don't look for it anymore. But hey, you know what? We'll just keep looking for them. If we find them, we find them. Oh, excuse me. If we don't, we don't. Oh, right there. Yep, look at that. We found some donkeys. Let's go ahead and capture those bad boys real quick. Run over here. Some more donkeys. Those are horses. Okay, well, you know, close enough. Donkeys, horses. We'll get there eventually. So we'll go ahead and capture those donkeys real fast. See what happens. Again, if we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. Not too terribly worried about it. People are upset right now. You know, we are in winter. I'm not too worried about everybody's happiness right now. We are trying to get to a better position in the game, so I'm trying to, well, I haven't really been looking for them per se, but there are those big stones. If you've watched the earlier episodes, especially right here, they're called megalithins. You go ahead and mine them, and then once you mine them, you can move them. We got 4 right there, another one right there. Raider attack. We'll go ahead and alert everybody, and we'll close all the gates. Well, actually, we'll open all the gates for now. We'll alert everybody. Definitely gonna lose that person. Alert everybody. Trying to get everybody to hurry up and get in. We're gonna open the gates. Get everybody inside real fast. I don't think everybody's gonna get inside, so you know we might lose some people here. Some older guys, kind of taking their sweet time getting here. Again, I mean, we got all the watchtowers, so not too worried about it. We'll let everybody start attacking. I know we'll win, so I'm not completely upset. We will probably lose a couple people. So we lost 2 people so far and a dog. Looks like we won. Cool. So again, we've had a successful save of the town. We'll go ahead and let everybody return to their normal stuff. That was definitely our most failed defense of the outpost, or base, whatever you would like to call it. We definitely did not handle that the best we probably could have. You know, it is what it is. Not too terribly upset about it. We are trying to get to a certain point, and we just entered the new era, so, you know, you can't really be too upset with it. So we'll just kind of jump back off and just bump the beam speed back up to 8 and just let everybody kind of take care of everything and make sure we get all the animals fed and make sure to feed everybody. Animal limit. Please set anything. Wow. Yeah. So we got over 100 animals right now. That's kind of wild. I really didn't think we had that much, but we definitely do. So, you know, can't really be too upset about that. Again, kind of just hoping that we get some of the donkeys if we can. We do got a couple things being built, mainly the metalsmith and the workshop. So extract that. I think he's died of starvation. Go ahead and extract that. So we did survive the winter. The trader has arrived. You know, like I said in the past, and I keep saying, we're just gonna, I mean, we honestly don't even need anything from him at this point in time. We just kind of can send him on his way, and we'll just make sure we build some stuff for the future. Bone harpoons seem to hold their value. We'll fix that. We'll fix this. Fix this. And we'll fix this. Yes, the workload is high. Charcoal pit. Pit furnace. You know, another one of those things is just going to be, we're just going to be sitting here running around like chicken with our heads cut off until we get to the point in the game where we have everything set up. So, you know, I really can't be too terribly upset if we start losing some people or losing some stuff. I mean, we got to where we are, so just maintaining it won't be very hard for us to do. Again, it's kind of just trying to get the next stage of stuff, which right now is some donkeys. You know, we're having some people, quite a lot of people die right now, actually, of starvation and a bunch of other stuff. Again, I'm not really sure why people are dying of starvation, especially when we have so much stuff sitting back at our home. So, you know, trial and error. Again, this is my first time playing this game to this point. The workload is too high, so you know, that is kind of our fault, but at the same time, we can't really be too upset at, you know, all the random small stuff. We're just kind of slowly climbing up again. I mean, we really can't stress too much about different things. We'll go ahead and learn the wheel just to get some parts going, but I mean, at the same time, we're really not going to rush to get anything else. I mean, we're trying to get some stuff built right now. Obviously, we're having a little bit of trouble getting everything up to speed and getting everything going. I mean, it's kind of to be expected. We're trying to get a lot of people to do a lot of things very quickly. You know, just again, you know, it's running out of resources and then trying to catch back up. That's why I said in the beginning, once we got to the animals, I was going to try to keep quite a bit of animals. That's why you obviously see we have way more animals than what our limit is. Really, I'm just trying to make sure that regardless of what happens, the population and the people have enough animals and resources to survive, whether or not we can't get tasks done. You know, again, it's not that I'm saying that, you know, we need to start failing at stuff. It's just, you know, we gotta slowly work ourselves up to the point where we have enough stuff to take care of everything. We're able to start building other stuff, and we got enough resources sitting off to the side that we don't really need to worry about anything. I'm going to prepare all these for transportation. Mine that one. There's the last one we need. Prepare that one for transportation. Traders arrived. We're going to go ahead and run over here. I'm hoping he has some good stuff for us. Cow domestication actually is pretty much what I was looking for. I'm going to try to grab everything else that we need to on top of that and grab cow domestication. So we're going to go ahead and give him all of our bone spears, or bone harpoons, and oh wow, we can actually give him probably all the rest of the money he needs in the form of wool. Definitely not hurting for wool, so go ahead and do that, and you know, hey, it is what it is. There you go. So we just got cow domestication on top of that, and you know, again, like I said, we're not gonna rush into getting a whole bunch of cattle. Obviously, we don't have the space for it, and on top of that, you know, we're trying to get donkeys right now. So the biggest thing I don't want to do is rush right into trying to get stuff and then not be able to do it. Obviously, you know, us being able to build other things right now will help. I'm not too terribly worried about anything. I'm kind of just trying to get people to start doing stuff and start managing different things, and you know, trying to get everybody to a point where we don't have to worry about stuff. And for me, what I mean when I say that is, like, we can just sit here on game 8 speed and we don't have to leave this area of the screen. We don't have to go look for anything. We don't have to go worry about nothing. We have enough resources sitting at the camp that all we have to do is occasionally run out, click an area, trees, cut them down, and then run back. Or we have to go replace a mine that runs out. Now, obviously, that's not the easiest thing to do, and obviously, we run out of tools from time to time, but just being able to have a continuous amount of different items and different stuff allows us to continue with that cycle of making sure things are getting done and making sure we have enough stuff. Obviously, at this point in time, we've hit the ability to take care of all of our animals. Obviously, we've hit the ability to harvest all of our crops, which in the last 2 episodes I talked about the fact that we weren't harvesting all of them before winter, which I was noticing just by watching. Which, you know, I mean, there are upsides and downsides to that. It's not like it's a completely bad thing if we can't grab everything before winter off the ground, but if we can't harvest everything to where the resource is just failing, then obviously we're not doing something right. So we just have to reevaluate what's going on and kind of take a step back and look at everything again and be able to sit here and get everything done correctly. We are getting really far, so I'm happy with the amount of progress we've made in the last couple episodes, and definitely in this one. You know, like I said, every time you get to the next era, you're always going to hit the workload is too high and you're doing too much stuff. And that's really just because once you reach the era, you want to grab everything you can in the little bracket, which obviously, you know, that's just how games like this are played. And like I said, the workload's going to be high until you get the base of the stuff done. Obviously, we were able to get everything built. We were able to start mining for copper, start mining for different things. Again, it's not perfect, it's not perfected. Do we still have some problems? Yes. Is it horrible? No. You know, are we gonna have to worry about people dying and, you know, stuff not being done right? Not really. You know, at this point in time in the game, we're really just going to have to worry about trying to make sure we don't lose all of our animals, just like down here where it says sheeps have contracted diseases. You know, again, it's not horrible that just happened. It's not like every single sheep's going to start dying, but, you know, you just want to run around, and once you see those little icons, grab the sheep that's died, harvest them, make sure you're gathering resources, and using that to your advantage. There's a reason we have that many. We have that many so that when some of them start to die, you know, you don't have to worry about it. Yes, they're dying, but we had 40. We had more that we could even fit in our storehouses. And now we're back down to the point where the animals we have fit in all of our storehouses. So, you know, it's still the cycle of life. It's not going to change in games like this. It's not going to change in the real world. The cycle of life remains the way it is. And, you know, you just got to work around it. If there's people that are dying or there's stuff that's not getting accomplished, you have to figure out what's going on, evaluate it, and then figure out the best way for you to attack the situation. And obviously, you know, for certain things, just like for harvesting trees, for example, yeah, you harvest a big area of trees, but eventually, just like this, we cut all this down. It grew back. So you send everybody back out and cut all that back down again. And then, you know, we just got through winter, and now we have everything kind of played out. We got a bunch of meat. We got a bunch of food sitting somewhere. Obviously now we're way far in the copper era in just 30 minutes, guys. Like, games like this, you want to be able to take a step back from and sit here and think about how you want to play it. Obviously, for me, with games like this, you know, especially when you're first playing it, you want to just kind of play with stuff. See what you like, see what you don't like, see how you want to play, like how you want to have everything set up. For me, I like having the farms on the outside. It saves a bunch of space, and also you don't have houses scattered about. There's a central point for all the people, and you can have all of the storage resources sitting over here. I mean, but at the same time, you can make it more like town-like if you wanted to. But you know, for me, this is how I play. Everybody plays different, and that's the beauty of games like this. You have a mass open world where you're just controlling a bunch of people who are running around and collecting items and doing different tasks and trying to survive out the weather. And you know, you are kind of, in a sense, the ruler of these people. And I'm not going to say God, because I don't believe you're a god in this. You're just kind of a person trying to make sure everybody survives. But you know, you just want to make sure that everybody gets what they need, and if you see something that you're missing, you just go ahead and grab it and try to get it built, or try to get it together. I mean, it's just like what I was just trying to build just there. I'm trying to build that area for people to go and sit there and pray or whatever they're going to do, because I seen that their morale was getting low. And that's pretty much, in a sense, what I assume that is. Again, you know, I could be wrong. That could be completely false. But it seems like so far, the spirituality stuff, that's how it's been playing. So, like I said, we're going to go put that down real quick before we go ahead and end the episode. We are getting pretty far along, and I did kind of go on a little bit of a rant there. Pretty much the whole purpose of what I was trying to get at just then is, you know, there really isn't one set way to play this game. And I just not want to keep reiterating myself, but just let people know, you know, you don't have to play this game a certain way to have fun. It's really just about how you want to play it. For me, it's making sure everybody has what they want and what they need to flourish. I'm not one of the people that want to jump in the game, want to rush through it, and you know, if we lose a civilization, we lose a civilization to start over and then fix what the problems are. I like finding the problems along the way and then fixing them while we're playing. So, you know, and that's my way of doing it. But yeah, before I get off here, I'm gonna go ahead and capture these guys real quick, or set the task up. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you have watched so far, really appreciate it if you have. There'll be many more episodes from me in the near future. You know, it's just kind of going to be one of those things. When I get a chance to throw some episodes up, we'll throw some episodes up, and then I'll try to have some backlog for everybody. So yeah, when we come back to Dawn of Man, guys, we're going to go ahead and try to get some more stables built, try to expand our population of animals in the camp, try to get some cattle, try to get some donkeys, up to about 20 or 30 of them a piece, and then try to build some carts and stuff. So thanks, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.